There was never supposed to be a war between the Eagles and the Ravens. Ravenfield isn't a sandbox battlefield game, it never was! The fighting and killing, the shooting and wounding, that's not what this game is about. It's true, Ravenfield is an FPS, but that does not stand for first-person shooter. It stands for first-person steering! Alright, are we hyped? Good, because I'm hyped. Ravenfield and racing. Today, we will be attempting and getting the world record on the map Rally Poland. And boy, is the racing scene here just massive in this game. Simply massive. Trust me guys, everyone's doing it. Everyone's rallying, driving cars, trying to get time trials, just having an all-around good time. Look how totally legit and popular it is on YouTube. And hey, even the Redditors are getting in on it. Come on guys, this is fun, right? It's not just me, right? Guys, the racing community in Ravenfield has tens of supporters. Probably less. Hopefully more. Alright, this bit isn't hitting. I lied. Ravenfield does not have a racing scene, but I refuse to be discouraged. I will make it a thing. Racing in this game will be cool. Let's get back on track, shall we? Okay, so here's what's actually going on. First, actually creating rules for the tracking times, a track analysis, and of course, absolutely smashing the previous world record. First things first, setting the rules because again, this isn't actually a thing yet. Number 1, the official start. There is no in-game timer and it's hard to precisely determine when you actually cross the starting line consistently, so the next best thing is as soon as the car is activated. The primary vehicle for the race has a speedometer, so I believe the best way to track a time trial would be as soon as the frame changes to above 0, the timer starts. Number 2, on the reverse end of the problem, the finish line. Also pretty difficult to determine when you truly finish. So, clearly the easiest solution is to make it so that the clock stops when you slam into the Jeep at the very end. This will cause instant vehicle damage, which can be used as the marker for finishing the race. Crude, but effective. Number 3, the vehicle. For simplicity, this Toyota Celica must be used as likely intended by the creator. This is also useful for standardization since I have no clue if different cars have different stats. Number 4, as a general rule, the car must stay on the intended course. No skipping turns early, cutting across the map, or hitting a turn too fast and driving back on, especially if it benefits your time. A good run should keep it to the course. Corner cutting is not allowed. And of course, no mutators or changes to the game. Before officially hitting the course, it's important to understand what the heck I'm actually racing on, so getting an overview of the track is extremely important. Here is Rally Poland in all its glory. Having run through this map already, it gets broken down into about 5 sections. Section 1, the start. Simple, but has probably the most brutal turn in the entire course. Extremely sharp, and you enter the turn on an incline, meaning your car is not completely stable when turning. Also, there's a ditch with some water on the backside of the turn, causing more difficulty and less forgiveness if you overshoot. Section 2, Tree Wrapping Simulator. This section is a long, windy drive through the forest, but it's fairly consistent in driving and difficulty. It's kind of like a giant snake where you veer left, the next turn will be immediate opposite right veer. There's only a few rough patches, such as this turn hitting this tree here, this drop down with some water, and lastly the exit, which you cannot hit full speed. Extremely brutal exit. Section 3. Once you're out of the forest, you just have basic turns, which are tighter than the forest, so they require more attention to detail. However, overall, it's not too bad. This section lets you pick up your speed after the slowdown earlier, and you finish with a giant U-turn that requires a bit of skill to get around while maintaining speed. Section 4, which just boasts a couple small dips and turns along the way, but it's mainly straight. This section is where you pick up some real speed, but it comes at the risk of any small mistake being catastrophic. Lastly, we have Section 5, the home stretch. Very easy ending besides one devilish hill right here, which will send you flying to the grass, as the hill does a great job of hiding the immediate veer to the left. After that, you're home free. And that is Rally Poland in a nutshell. Not too bad, right? Enough talk, time for the main course, actually racing. And here we go, time to tackle that first turn. Yeah, this might take a while. Yeah, maybe I'm just stupid and bad at driving, but this is why I gave the first turn its own section. I can't for the life of me figure out how to take this turn consistently while maintaining speed, which is kind of the key. Okay, now I can kind of get out of that turn, at least somewhat consistently, And thank goodness that I only have to deal with some windy tree roads. Like, it can't be that bad, right? I mean, this is kind of dicey right now, but okay, not bad, not good. Probably can do a little bit better. At this point, you're probably thinking, wow, this guy kind of sucks. How on earth is he going to break the world record? And I'll let you in on a little secret. The only complete run-through of this map I could find on YouTube is by this guy. And I already know I can beat it, so yeah. A little misleading. This one's on me. My bad. I try to put more effort into the video to make up for it. But anyways, on to Section 3. And honestly, once you get good enough to get out of Section 1 and 2, Section 3 really is not that bad at all. Like, once you at least somewhat know when to turn, I found it completely fine. And then, of course, Section 4, it's pretty much just a straightaway with the one turn at the end, but honestly, it's not even that bad. Alright, this turn kind of sucks, but I think if I practice it, I'm good. And then finally, Section 5 here, which, nothing special. I'm just going to speed through this because, really, nothing going on. Alright, so I successfully completed a run, and it wasn't too bad. This was my time, so take that, Ichiban Crab. You have been dethroned. Sorry, pal, but the Verstappen of Ravenfield just can't be stopped. So, after a bit more practicing, here it is, the best run I could get. My world record time in all its glory. And there you have it. Challenge me if you dare. I have laid out my own rules, then proceeded to win at my own game. So if that's not the most Ravenfield thing you can do, then I don't know what else is. At this point, the video is getting kind of long, so as always, it's a special few of you that are still here, so huge thank you to you guys. This video was a lot of fun to make, but a little time consuming, so I really appreciate you guys for sticking around to this far. Of course, feel free to like and subscribe, as it helps me out a lot. And if you get a faster time, let me know. Anyways, it's been real. Peace.